Country singer Charley Crockett is afraid of getting fenced in. Charley Crockett spends so much time on the road. He says he sleeps better on his bus than on a real bed. That big diesel motor sings me lullabies at night, he says. It really is comforting to me. You know, the low hum of the motor and the satellite television, turned down low on some old-time movie. In the last year, Crockett played more than 100 shows in Australia, Canada, the UK, and all over the US. And his preference for the bus, he says, explains why there isn't a whole lot in this dressing room backstage at the Yaamava Resort Casino in San Bernardino. The counters are sparse: a bottle of mezcal, a bowl of lemons and ginger, a bag of tortilla chips, and a case of Topo Chico. I take the lemon and I just squeeze it into my mezcal there, he says. When asked if the mezcal is good for his singing voice, he replies, "Yeah, let's go with that." Outside the dressing room, in a hallway lined with sign symbols, his wardrobe trunks are cracked open, filled with exquisitely preserved vintage Western wear, a collector's dream. There are Pendleton and houndstooth jackets, and smooth golden leather ones with fringe and elaborate stitching. He pulls out a box of beautiful tan cowboy boots, with cream-colored rodeo riders in mid-flight on the side. "I bet I paid too much for these," he says. "I started dressing up on the street in New Orleans, and the main reason was being the hobo that I started dressing up so the tourists would take me serious, you know? Back then, I was wearing wingtip shoes and old newsboy caps. I used to do a little jig for the tourists in front of Café du Monde." He breaks out into a jig in the carpeted hallway. He's still got it. I was a song and dance man. Crockett is still a song and dance man, but he's come a long way since his days busking on the streets of New Orleans. Now, he performs at theaters in front of thousands of people. He's graced the stage at Nashville's legendary Ryman Auditorium, and he's jammed with Willie Nelson. He even got married at Willie Nelson's Luck Ranch last year. To cap it all off, he's up for his first Grammy for Best Americana Album for his record $10 Cowboy. Crockett says family lore links him to the frontiersman and politician Davy Crockett. "Son of Davy" is written on big red letters on his touring truck. He was born in the state where Davy died, in San Bernardino, Texas, just miles from the Mexican border in the lower Rio Grande Valley. He spent his early years living near there, in a single-wide trailer with his mom, among grapefruit and orange groves, cotton and sugarcane.